Hello and welcome to the last part of video 4 of our course on mobile data collection using the KoBoToolbox. My name is Wilfred NGWA. In our last video, we saw how to pre-populate a question with an answer when a user first sees the question. We also saw how to add infinite, fixed, and dynamic repeats to a question or group of questions within our forms. In this video, we will continue from where we left off by looking at forming topics. First, we will learn how to set or mark a question as a required or obligatory question using the required column. Then, we will look at how to add customized messages to required questions using the required message column. We will continue by looking at how to add cascading drop-down lists to our forms using the choice filter column. And lastly, we will learn how to add various types of media to our forms by using the media image column. If you are new to this channel, we will recommend that you watch the series from the beginning, as this video is a continuation of previous lessons. I have the link to the full playlist shared in the comments section. Ensure to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on our future videos. Also remember to share so others can benefit as well. That said, let's get to the business of the day. Setting a question as required or obligatory is quite useful in certain circumstances when collecting data. Once a question is set to required, the user will not be able to move on to the next question or submit the form without entering an answer for that question. To set a question as required, we go to the required column on our survey worksheet and type in yes in the cell corresponding to the question we want to set as required. Let us use the question on AEFI reporting ID number on our form as an example. To set this question to required, I will type in yes in the required column corresponding to this question. Let's see our form in Kobo. By default, when users leave a required question blank and try to move to the next question or submit a form, Kobo displays a message depending on the platform on which the question is displayed. On the web, Kobo displays the default message, "This field is required." When the form is configured on a mobile device, Kobo displays the message, "Sorry, this response is required." In case you don't like these messages, or you are using multiple languages in your forms and would want a required message showing up based on the language selected, you can customize the message displays to users by making use of the required message column. Using our same example, I will type in the customized message, "Sorry, every form must have a unique AEFI number. Please enter this number to proceed to the next question" in English, in the English required message column, and then the same message in French in the French required message column. Let's see how this works in Kobo. The choice filter comes in handy when you want to include cascading selects, also known as cascading drop-down lists, within your forms. I couldn't find an example to demonstrate this in the questionnaire we have been using throughout the series, so I created a separate example to demonstrate this. Let's say we are collecting some data in Cameroon and in Zimbabwe, and we have these three questions. 1. Name of country, where we want the user to select either Cameroon or Zimbabwe. 2. Name of province, where we want the user to select one province from a list of provinces common to both Cameroon and Zimbabwe. 3. Name of district, where we want the user to select one district from a list of districts found within the provinces that make up both Cameroon and Zimbabwe. Notice that it is possible for the user to select country as Cameroon and then select a province such as Bulawayo in Zimbabwe. During analysis, it might be a nightmare trying to figure out if the user made this mistake at the country level or at the provincial level. Cascading drop-down lists make such data errors impossible. In order to use cascade selects, we need to make use of the choice filter column in our survey worksheet and add the location attribute columns in your choices worksheet. Notice that the list names for our 3 questions are clearly spelled out as country, province, and district, and that our form will work normally with very long drop-down lists without cascades. We have 2 new columns, province_country and district_province. We want to make sure that in the province_country column, every province in Cameroon has the country list name for Cameroon written against it. And likewise, every province in Zimbabwe has the list name for Zimbabwe written against it. In the district province column, we also want to make sure that every district has a list name for its corresponding province written against it. At this point, we are done setting up our choices worksheet. Let's now move over to the survey worksheet. For our cascade to work, we need to type in the syntax province_country is equal to $ and curly brackets selected_country and the choice filter column against the province question, and district_province is equal to $ in curly brackets selected province in the choice filter column against the district question. You can read the province_country is equal to $ in curly bracket selected_country syntax as the list of provinces to select from would depend on the country selected in the previous question. Likewise, you can read the district_province is equal to $ selected province syntax as the list of districts to select from would depend on the province selected in the previous question. Let's go ahead and view this in Kobo. It is possible to include questions in your forms that display images or that play video or audio files. I have picked out 2 questions from our questionnaire to demonstrate this. 1. We will use the introductory note question in our form to add the AP Guider logo to our form. And 2. We will use the question on adverse events to add images that could guide the user in selecting the correct adverse event. To do this, we will make use of the media image column on the survey and choices worksheets, respectively. I have here on my computer a folder with the images I will be using. All the images are of the file type .jpg. To add the AP Guider logo to the introductory note question, we will make use of the survey worksheet. I will type in logo.jpg, which corresponds to the file name of the media image for the AP Guider logo in the media image column against this question. Since my form is in both English and French, I want to make sure that this is typed in both the French and the English media image columns. For the adverse events question, we are adding the images against the choice options. So, we will make use of the choices worksheet. Notice that I have again added media image columns for both the English and the French languages. I will go ahead and type the file names of each image with the exact file names as in the image folder on my computer. At this level, we have done the necessary work at the level of our XLS form. The rest of the work will occur in Kobo on the web. Let's now go ahead and create a new project for revision purposes. With my project created, click on Deploy for now. I will explain what deploy is in our next video. With our form deployed, go to Form Settings, then Media, and then Add Document. Click on Choose Files and navigate to the folder where you have your image files, select all of them and click on Open. Click on Upload and be sure to verify that you have all your files in the existing form file list. Go back to your form and click on Open to preview. As you can see, we have our images against the designated questions. For this to work effectively, you want to make sure that your images are kept small. Secondly, your images will not appear in the form preview, only when the form is opened. We are at the end of our video. Thanks very much for watching and see you in our next video. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. Ciao.